Beneath the starlit sky, a churchyard transforms into a vibrant haven of joy. Laughter echoes through the night as wedding guests dance. Elara, radiant in her wedding dress, and Liam, handsome and beaming, share their first dance. Their movements mirror the joy and promise of the life they are about to build. The joyous celebration continues, sealing the bond of Elara and Liam in a symphony of love and laughter. Elara and Liam, radiant with post-wedding bliss, enter their honeymoon suite. Bathed in the soft glow of the lights, Elara sighs contentedly. "I can't believe we're finally here." Liam smiles, his eyes sparkling with happiness, and replies, "Me neither. It feels like a dream." Elara, her voice filled with hope, shares, "I'm so excited for our future together." Liam embraces her tenderly, echoing her sentiment. "Me too, my love. Me too." They stand together, silhouetted against the soft light, a picture of perfect unity and love. Elara wakes alone in the luxurious hotel bed, sunlight mocking the emptiness beside her. Panic surges as she sits up, the opulent suite offering no trace of Liam. She throws back the covers, her heart pounding as she desperately searches the silent suite. The bathroom is empty, the living area untouched. Liam has vanished without a trace. Outside the bustling police station, Elara's distress is palpable as she seeks Detective Miller's help. Elara's voice trembles as she recounts Liam's disappearance to Detective Miller. Detective Miller listens intently, his empathetic gaze offering a glimmer of hope amidst Elara's despair. Detective Miller reassures her, "We will do everything we can to find him." Elara clings to Detective Miller's words as the weight of Liam's absence bears down. Years later, sunlight floods into Elara's modern apartment, reflecting her success. Elara, now a confident woman in her 30s, stands at a drafting table, sketching with focused intensity. Mark enters, carrying 2 steaming mugs of coffee, a beacon of warmth and domesticity. Their eyes meet across the room, a silent conversation of love and contentment passing between them. The simple exchange encapsulates years of shared dreams and quiet happiness. Bathed in the gentle afternoon light, Elara is at her desk, her fingers gliding across the keyboard in a dance of focus. The sudden ring of her phone shatters the quiet concentration. She pauses, her eyes flicking to the screen, displaying unknown number. A voice from the past echoes in her mind. "Elara, it's me, Liam. I'm back." Silence hangs heavy in the air as Elara processes the unexpected return. The weight of unspoken words fills the room as Elara remains speechless. In the cozy coffee shop, the rich aroma of freshly brewed coffee mingles with an undercurrent of tension as Elara sits opposite Liam. Liam, weathered by time and hardship, leans forward, a flicker of charm in his eyes as he speaks in a low rumble. "I was kidnapped, held captive for years." Elara studies him, her expression a battleground of skepticism and a strange, undeniable attraction. His shocking words hang in the air, heavy with disbelief, challenging the very air they breathe. The soft light of Elara's apartment casts a warm glow as she speaks of Liam. Mark listens intently, his expression a mix of concern and comprehension as Elara reveals, "He is back, Mark. Liam is really back." Mark leans in, his concern growing as he asks, "And the kidnapping? He really went through all that?" Elara pauses, uncertain, and replies, "He says it is true. I do not know what to think." In the serene park, Elara and Liam begin their walk, the gravel path crunching softly beneath their feet. Sunlight dances through the leaves, casting a gentle, dappled light upon Elara and Liam as they stroll deeper into the park. As they reminisce about shared memories, the air crackles with an undeniable chemistry, a silent current of attraction sparking between them. The soft light accentuates Elara's features, her eyes reflecting the emotions stirred by their shared past and the palpable tension of the present. Liam's expression softens as he listens, his gaze lingering on Elara, a silent acknowledgement of the unspoken feelings between them. The park fades into a backdrop as their connection deepens, the silent question of what if, hanging heavy in the air between Elara and Liam. Sunlight floods Detective Miller's cluttered office, where stacks of files threaten to topple. Elara sits opposite Detective Miller, her face etched with a blend of hope and deep unease. Detective Miller leans back, weariness evident in his eyes. Elara leans forward, her voice tinged with anticipation. So, what do you think of Liam's story? Detective Miller's expression turns somber as he replies, "The police investigation into Liam's disappearance turned up nothing conclusive. The weight of unanswered questions hangs heavy in the air, casting a pall over the sunlit room. In the dead of night, Elara rises in her sleep, her brow slick with a cold sweat. A pristine white wedding dress materializes in her dreams, a cruel mockery of lost happiness. Liam's smiling face flickers before her, a painful reminder of what was, now lost forever. The joyous wedding day transforms into a frantic search, the echoes of laughter replaced by an agonizing silence, memory and nightmare blur, the past bleeding into the present, trapping Elara in an endless cycle of grief. Elara covertly follows Liam, maintaining a careful distance as he nears his apartment building. Her eyes narrow, reflecting a blend of curiosity and growing suspicion about Liam's intentions. A mysterious woman, shrouded in secrecy, appears and enters the building shortly after Liam. Elara remains still, observing the entrance with heightened interest and deepening questions. In the dimly lit apartment, shadows play across the walls as Elara confronts Liam, her face etched with anger and pain. Liam avoids Elara's piercing gaze, his feet shuffling nervously on the floor. Elara's voice cracks with emotion. "Who is she, Liam?" Liam stammers, attempting to deflect with a weak defense. "She's just a friend, Elara. You're overreacting." Sunlight floods Elara's office, casting a bright glow as she hunches intently over her computer. The screen's light dances across her face, highlighting the deep furrows etched into her brow. She scrolls through articles, her focus sharpening as she searches for inconsistencies in Liam's kidnapping claims. A subtle detail, a small contradiction, a knot of suspicion begins to tighten in her stomach. Her eyes narrow, the weight of realization settling in. He is hiding something, she senses, the truth obscured beneath layers of deceit. In the heart of the warehouse district, Elara moves like a shadow, her every step measured and silent. The air is thick with the smell of brine and decay, as Elara stealthily trails Liam through the dimly lit streets. Beneath the flickering streetlight, Liam meets with a group of shady figures, their faces obscured by shadow. Elara watches from the shadows, her heart pounding as she confirms her deepest fears. The figures huddle closer, their hushed voices lost in the night, as Liam nods in agreement. Elara's gaze hardens, a silent vow forming as she prepares to confront the darkness ahead. In the dim warehouse, Elara lurks in the shadows, her intense gaze fixed on Liam. Liam stands in deep conversation with a shifty figure. A silent exchange unfolds. A briefcase for a thick envelope, secrets changing hands. Elara watches, breath catching in her throat, as the gravity of Liam's situation becomes chillingly clear. The air crackles with unspoken tension as Liam becomes entangled in something dangerous. Elara remains hidden, now knowing Liam is tangled in something dangerous. In the dimly lit apartment, Elara confronts Liam, documents clutched tightly in her hand. Liam stands opposite her, avoids eye contact. A bead of sweat betrays his inner turmoil. Elara's voice cuts through the tension. "I know everything, Liam. Don't insult me by pretending you don't." Liam stammers, feigning innocence. I don't know what you're talking about, Elara." Elara challenges him, her voice unwavering. "Look me in the eye and say that." Liam hesitates, then weakly insists. I'm telling you the truth." Elara and Mark walk along the beach, the rhythmic sound of the waves accompanying them. The sun casts long shadows behind them as Elara speaks, her brow furrowed with thought. "I care about you so much, Mark. I really do," Elara confesses, her voice filled with genuine emotion. Mark listens intently, his expression a mix of hope and concern as he replies, "I know, Elara, and I love you. I just want to build a future with you." Elara pauses, her eyes reflecting inner turmoil, and says, "It's just, Liam, I can't seem to shake off these old feelings." The waves crash gently as they continue their walk, the weight of unspoken emotions hanging heavy between them. Sunlight illuminates Detective Miller's disheveled office, hinting at the intense scrutiny it has seen. Elara stands defiantly opposite Miller, her eyes reflecting unwavering resolve. The silence is shattered as Elara slides a file across the desk, a decisive act that demands attention. With a voice full of urgency, Elara implores. "I urge you to reopen the investigation into Liam's disappearance. I have evidence." Under the cloak of night, the warehouse district becomes a stage for justice as sirens scream and police cars converge. The warehouse doors burst open, revealing officers escorting Liam and others, their hands bound, their fates sealed. Across the street, Elara lurks in the shadows, a silent observer of the unfolding drama. Relief washes over Elara, only to be quickly followed by a flood of sadness. Elara's face is a mask of conflicting emotions. In the Stark interrogation room, Detective Miller faces Elara, the fluorescent lights casting a cold, unforgiving glare. Detective Miller reveals, "Elara, we have uncovered some information about Liam. It appears he was involved with a criminal organization." The detective continues, his voice unwavering. "He faked his kidnapping to escape his debts." Elara absorbs the shocking revelation, the sterile room amplifying the weight of the detective's words. In the quiet of Elara's apartment, Elara and Mark embrace, their faces hidden from view. The city lights weave a soft glow around them, painting the room in shades of intimacy. Their grip tightens, a silent vow exchanged in the stillness of the night. In their embrace, a promise hangs unspoken, binding their hearts together. The shadows lengthen, mirroring the depth of their shared commitment. Bathed in the radiant hues of stained glass windows, Elara and Mark stand united before the altar, their bond shining as bright as the sun. In an intimate ceremony, they embark on a renewed promise, their voices echoing with devotion and commitment. Surrounded by the warmth of loved ones, their faces aglow with joy. The air vibrates with heartfelt celebration, every smile, every tear, a testament to the enduring love and resilience that defines Elara and Mark's journey. Their union stands as a beacon of hope and unwavering affection, a true testament to the power of commitment. In the soft glow of the evening, Elara sits pensively on the couch, a worn photo album resting gently in her lap. Her fingers tenderly trace the images of her and Liam, each touch a silent echo of shared moments. A bittersweet smile graces her lips, a delicate dance between joy and sorrow as memories flood her senses. The quiet room whispers of unspoken understanding, a gentle acknowledgement of the past, and a hopeful embrace of the future with Mark. Under the vast expanse of a sunset-drenched sky, Elara and Mark stand in silent communion, their figures silhouetted against the fiery horizon. The sky, ablaze with vibrant hues of orange, pink, and gold, paints a breathtaking backdrop to their shared moment. The brilliant colors reflect in their eyes, mirroring the depth of emotion swirling within them. A gentle breeze whispers around them, carrying the scent of salt and the promise of a fresh start. Together they watch as the sun slowly descends below the horizon, a visual metaphor for enduring love and forgiveness. In this quiet, shared moment, the enduring power of their bond is silently reaffirmed.